work on a different map and a different mode, and yeah, sometimes it just works out.
Map 4, all the pressure on Reciprocity. What a start from Reciprocity as Dylan and Zed. They'll take down 3. They'll be right into the opening hard point. Now it's going to be a battle for rock control and broadside control. We'll get right over to Dylan, who's fighting for that rock side of the map. He's going to end up dropping, but it'll still be Reciprocity fighting in and around the hard point. Gen.G will get in next.
You see what Reciprocity, they've done it right away. They flipped those spawns. That was the key for them. Now can they hold on to it without giving up too much time? All the kills going the way of Reciprocity as Alex is able to find his double. They're controlling top hallways perfectly. Now you're in a tough scenario if you're Gen.G. What do? Watch number 3. That's Moxie's going all the way around. He's going to have a 1 versus 1 against Zed. The rest of Gen.G are pushing through middle. That's an ICR though, a tough gunfight for him. You can see he's trying to stay alive, but Mox rips his big toe off, and then Envoy just goes through middle lobby. This could be a nice break for Gen.G, a rotation that should have went the way of Reciprocity.
They get the break in the back, so they should at least be able to get in here and contest and make it messy. 3 are gonna go down, 1 team kill, but it's not gonna matter as Gen.G gets smoked out of the hard point. They're gonna be spawning out, I believe, all the way towards bottom bar, so you don't get a super close rock spawn either. So this is a great chance for Reciprocity to push open this lead, trying to spot Envoy in water, but can't quite get eyes on. Havoc and Envoy now find the entries for Gen.G as they come flooding forward. That's going to be 4 down for Reciprocity.
Yeah, nice shots from Mox on the Dens on that Lambo. Able to peel him. It's going to be the last push from Rec. As we head defenses, Gen.G gets all this time. We're going to have a tied game. There is still some pressure here. This is exactly what you want. Nagafin knows the rotation has to come from well side. He's got it locked down. Reciprocity going to have to bully their way through. It looks like 3 or 4 are going to try to hit their way through it. This could be bad. It could be a slaughter for Gen.G, but Dens is able to find 2.
Yeah, I thought with Havoc and Nagafin both holding that cross, it would go a lot uglier. But Dens going big should lead to early aggression towards the hard point, but that's going to be 4 kills in for Gen.G. Where does the spawn come in for Rec? 3 are very close, 2 are kind of out deep on the other side towards Rock. Nagafin clutches up with the multi-kill, but it's Mox that's the interesting narrative here. He's earned a lightning strike. He's working on the Hellstorm. You saw he's there able to earn it. So 5 in a row for Mox as Major Maniac controls Shed.
Well, that's what I was talking about with this AR battle. You see Wuskin 1 in 7 right now, having a very slow game. So now with 10 seconds left, a 45-point lead. Reciprocity gonna rotate towards Rock. They do find some key rotation kills. 3 will go down.
Reciprocity. They need a big hold here. This first push crucial. Den's trying to lock down the back SUV. He knows he's got 2 players pushing him. The lightning strike gonna come in for Mox. Some damage, but I don't think he's able to get any kind of kill, but he gets him out of the hard point at least for now, and an opening for his teammates in the Solids to fly on through. Havoc gets through the small door, they get into the hard point, and that hold Reciprocity needed, disrupted behind the streak.
Yeah, the key thing was for Gen.G, they had a presence garage, they had a presence boathouse, and the lightning strike, I think, forces Reciprocity inside the hallway. So every kill after that was spawns. Reciprocity so far out. Look at the position of number 6. That's where he spawned. That's exactly what you want. You're only able to do that with the lightning strike. So beautifully done. A nice break from Gen.G.
Oh, that was incredible. That was a thing of beauty, a thing of perfection. And it's led to a massive lead for Gen.G. Reciprocity in a horrible spot now. You can't put yourself in a big hole against the likes of Gen.G. We'll get into our second center rotation. You need more of that out of Dylan, Joe. Dylan has got to turn up in a big way. Right now he's at 10 and 13. He needs to pull off something like map 4 against Luminosity. He's got to find that second bit of gas, that Super Saiyan mode where he just takes over the game.
I mean, you see Weston, that's really the guy you need to step up. That's his 3rd kill. That's going to be 4 as Dylan finds that. So maybe some time for Reciprocity to get their way back into it. Nobody in the hill right now. Definitely. Definitely want to get in there and get that time. They're trying to set up for Garage. Specialist close to loading on in for Reciprocity. Havoc's going to use that grab slam, probably Garage Envoy with the War Machine.
And poor Waskin struggling. He's like, all right, I'll get the time. But then he can't even do that as the flank comes in. Havoc was 175 off streaks, Joe. But not able to get him.
Then you saw the way he was shouldering that staircase. I think he's just trying to shoulder it and then probably pop the grab slam, maybe connect with one or two. That would turn into some streaks. Instead, he gets taken down. They still have hill control, a 70-point lead. There's that War Machine out from Envoy, gonna connect a little bit, but Flat Jacket's out from Dylan.
I think Dylan had about 4 players shooting at him there with a volley of grenades in there as well.
Yeah, and I mean, for Envoy, it's not the most productive War Machine, but it forces Reciprocity to go up the staircase, and you have 3 Gen G members just staring at it. Reciprocity just hasn't even been able to touch the hill.
And I think what's been so tough for Reciprocity is, yes, you asked the question, what do you do if Dylan doesn't have one of those superstar performances? But then on the other side of that, you've gotten that out of Envoy and Havoc. So not only is he struggling, but then when you see so much success, but he's like double the damage, basically.
Well, and you got to think too, you know, they lose their first winners round to E United. What does E United have that's so strong? A great solid duo in Abizi and Simp, so.
And they got smoked, I believe, in that series. 100 points up is Gen G. Reciprocity would need one of the more insane comebacks we've seen all year long if they're gonna do this. But there hasn't been a particular hardpoint that they'd look good on.
Not at all. We'll see if they can at least get Gen G out of this hardpoint, and they will. So 3 dead, an opportunity, but as we know, very close spawns. Comes down to this second wave. But it's Havoc and Envoy once again, that duo finding the openers and putting the pressure, at least the contest on for Reciprocity.
And it seems like where Gen G has had these breaks where they've been able to spawn them out far, these setups where they've been able to spawn them out far, Reciprocity hasn't done that once. It's been close spawns where Envoy and the boys have been able to fly right back in, and now you get streaks again. And even with 1 bullet in his gun, he's still able to get the final streak. The melee enough onto Dins. The vision pulse is out. He's gonna have to throw his gun at somebody if he wants to get more involved outside of that, but now he finds a SOG to use. Is that 6 in a row from Mox, stepping it up on the main stage, and now 40 points away from moving on to a loser's bracket final.
Now he can call this in, force them to try to push the hill or just spread out and hide. So time still being earned. I know he only finds a teammate with that lightning strike, but Reciprocity staying alive. Nagafin, though, he's gonna connect with 2 onto the Tempest. Here comes Dylan trying to fly on in.
Timing couldn't have been worse for that trophy toss. It seems like it's only a matter of time now unless Reciprocity do something wild.
I mean, you take a look at the top left, everything is used for Gen G, where a lot has not been used, so there could be a big shift here. You just have to try to get the Hellstorm out from Mox, and you have to have a good fountain hold, and you can already see Gen G, they know they just have to milk time as many seconds as they can get.
Can Alex get these streaks? And you have all the specialists, you have all the streaks, and maybe a prayer in this game. If this comeback's gonna start, you can't allow Gen G to get any time here, and you have to hold the rotation to Garage. There you can pull out your heavy hitters. Your War Machine can come into play. Your Tempest can come into play.
Even if you have a big Garage, though, I was just say you would need a nice fences hold.
Oh, God, but Nagafin and Envoy, they combine to take down 4, and they might just put this out of reach. They can win it here. Reciprocity now going to be in do-or-die scramble time as they've got to clear them out. They're able to contest at least for now, just enough that we're going to see another hard point. They can't quite win it here if you're Gen G, but you can all but do it.
Yeah, again, the problem for me, you can have a perfect Garage, but because you don't get those streaks on to Alex, it's so hard to break fences and rotate and get scrap time. Dylan does get in, finds 2. So Reciprocity, they have a chance, but it's gonna have to take some very impactful specialists over these next couple of hills.
Gen G have managed to take Dylan out of this series. He has not had the impact we've seen all tournament long. If they get all this time, it's what, 245, 180. You just need 1 break if you're Gen G. Dylan's going to be taken out from behind. Zed still sitting in the back with his War Machine. Next push coming on in. Din's able to at least split that push. A nice shot from Wuskin at the back statue, but Nagafin and Havoc, they get 3 kills. They find the entry. What a game from Havoc, 29 and 20. And Jin G into the top 3 once again. They look like a team that have